Okay, so here we are starting Assassin's Creed 2. This is going to be our first video playing through this. We're going to have the our senior officer over here, Lego Ice King Auditore, playing through it. And I'm just going to be commentating for now, so let's get started.
Now we are having some disk problems, so if you see some choppiness, we fixed it.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now!
Damn, she's demanding, no? He probably had one too many.
Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
She really appeals to everyone, doesn't she?
Spingi! Di nuovo! Sì, brava!
Well, here we are, just taking in the company and seeing a
It is
bloody
the
baby
boy.
and a dying woman.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti. Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
And thus the birth of Ezio Auditore, the sequel to one of the most amazing game series of all time.
Get up. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
Okay, so as we start up here, we're just going to be playing as Desmond Miles, the test subject in the Animus project.
Come on, Desmond!
Really getting out of here, huh?
Okay,
Sturger's got some fucked up interior
You
decorating.
can take off the headset. And say hi.
Okay, hi.
Okay, we're good. Alright, so I figured out how to get both our voices to go through so you can actually hear all the
Stay
things.
close.
You can actually hear us.
Hey! You're not supposed to be out here! Open this door! I'm calling it in! We have a breach
No,
in the
thank
research
you.
wing. I repeat, there's been a breach in the research wing.
Desmond, over
Requesting
here.
backup from all available
Fair, we'll
security
just get off the
personnel.
move.
Subject to...
I'm still trying because it's actually doing an echo, so now where do I go where? What?
Nice walls.
Oh.
Fancy.
Follow
There they are! Don't let them get away!
Okay.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's nothing.
Look at this place.
Follow me.
Okay, where'd you go? Oh.
What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to
Okay,
hurry.
so here we are. As of now, we are heading down the elevators trying to escape the facility where Desmond Miles is being held.
Careful. We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Is that an animus?
Okay, so we're gonna fit things through as we go through this.
How many of them are there? Is it animuses? Animi? What do you think? Lucy?
Okay, so here we are. We have our first fight scene of Assassin's Creed 2 when we're supposed to be sneaking our way around, but our player has just decided to tank through it as usual. I promise we'll
I
try
actually
to.
did not mean to tank it.
We'll try to get him to sneak around some parts just to see how we can get through some places.
Oh, I guess it's not capture yet. Darn it.
For the moment, we're just gonna have Desmond beat the living shit out of everybody.
Well, okay. She's pushing me into the enemies.
Let me deal with these assholes.
Well, it's just how her the work now is like Desmond's decisions.
Yeah, okay. You can count it right now.
What do they need with all of them?
Desmond.
Okay, we're getting little interference.
I thought this
from
card
the
would
cell phone.
work.
There should be less lag.
It must be on a
Well, not
separate
lag,
system,
but
and I don't
less
have the
interference
code.
times.
Wait,
Okay, you don't need that extra mic. I haven't switched to this mic. Press any button.
shit. Come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the animus? Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
The secret organization, the Templars, we're trying to combat against inside of the Assassin's Creed series. Now, this character will just stop being such a bitch and get out of the way half the time.
Why am I talking to the
Do I have to mic tank through everything again?
Oh, I can't die in the robot. I can't die in the great one. I was like, okay. So I'm gonna go follow that arrow. Not. I just did.
Get in.
Yay, tough time.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Man.
We're almost there.
I find it kind of strange that someone would just willingly get into someone else's trunk, but oh well. This is Assassin's Creed, there are no rules.
There is no logic.
But I know you all have never heard my voice on to this Assassins for Hire channel, so I am Mike. My gamer tag is Mike12177441551. I know that's a mouthful, but oh well, we're just
We're gonna
deal
change
with
it eventually. We're gonna have to give him a real gamer tag eventually. When he gets the funds.
Thanks for that. It was great. Shoved in the trunk, bouncing around. Loved
This
it.
way.
So, gonna tell me what's going on now?
There was a reason for this.
Figures.
We need your help.
Can't record yet. Okay. I should probably stick with the story, huh?
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What? What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful. And every day, more of us
Must you
die.
walk slower than
I
me?
still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No, not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me
That's
out of
50 eyes,
Abstergo
though.
and brought me here
Very
just to make me an
good.
assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little
Okay,
surprised.
so yeah, my game
I
is
spent the whole
glitching
ride over here
hardcore
figuring
because
out
I
how I
just
was going to
swapped the
convince you to
textures
do
on his
this.
face.
Save it.
It's showing
After what those
more
Templar
Ezio
bastards
than
put me
his
through.
own.
I'm ready, willing, and able.
So if we do have some technical
Thank you.
difficulties, point it out and we'll try to resolve them in the
Yeah,
next
the
episode.
disc itself is fine. It's just I think Microsoft latest updates are starting to make older discs retarded. As they're
Lucy,
trying to push it
you made
professional.
it. God, it's been so long. 7 years, can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back.
Oh, here we are, the
Ah,
introduction to
so this
your
must be the
so-called
infamous
crew for the
Subject
rest of the remaining
17.
game.
Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners?
I think
I'm
that's a
Sean
really
Hastings.
especially
This is Rebecca Crane.
since you're
Nice
away
to meet
from
you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely
PlayStation
chatting, but if you
now,
don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to
one
work.
very helpful
Time
thing
is
that they
precious.
do is nothing,
Doubly so these
because
days.
all they do is set up
We've
your
got
gear,
everything
you
set
go
up and
in
ready,
there
Lucy.
you solve every
Just say the
problem.
word and we'll get going.
This
Here,
is why we have
I brought you
subtitles on,
something.
just in case
A
somebody wants to
parting
complain
gift
about
from
not understanding
Abstergo.
what's going on.
Whoa, the memory core.
I know,
This
but one
is
of you watchers,
amazing.
you know
With
who
their
you
data,
are. You'd like
things
to
are gonna
complain
go a
about
lot
something.
faster. I'll get to work on
YouTuber
merging
has
the
some-
code.
has something against each other, so
Like PewDiePie and his, what is it?
his accent.
No, something senpai.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, fist me, Big Daddy.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other
Now, this
assassins.
part, the team is just giving
Desmond,
you
once we're
the
out there,
explanation of how
actually
this new
doing
Animus is
stuff,
going to work,
risking
but
their
then
lives,
Miles
little things
is
like that.
One of those people that are just following along, smiling and nodding, not understanding what the hell they're gonna talk
No
about.
room to sharpen it.
Hello, Desmond. Go away.
Oh yeah, Sean Hastings is just a douchebag.
Please, mate, bother someone else, okay? I've got stuff to do. What part of I am busy don't you understand? Is it the I bit that refers to me? Is it the am bit that's like a doing thing? Is it that I'm busy? I'm busy.
Well, apparently he's too busy to talk to you. So we're just gonna move on, aren't we, Mike?
Go away.
Once it loops, it does. I want to get the whole conversation for real. Where's Lucy? Look at our giant flat screen TV that we can't watch anything on because it'll cheat the lens.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Lucy, I've been seeing things. Symbols in my bedroom. The code on the keypad. Just like Altair.
It's from the bleeding effect. You're taking on more than your ancestors' memories. You're taking on their skills, too. In this case, eagle vision.
Skills?
You're more receptive now. So if all goes well, everything Ezio learns in the Animus, you'll learn too.
You really think this will work? That I'll become an assassin?
You already are an assassin.
That's going into him.
You'll just be better at it.
Yeah,
ego effect is
hopefully
now
much better at it. I mean, seriously, I saw the tapes once Dago. He didn't even try and escape.
What a dick.
Different point of view now.
Sorry, Desmond. I've got some stuff to take care of. We can talk more later.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge.
Oh, if you hear
That's
squeaking,
why,
that's my chair.
even with all their
I need to get low.
resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too.
Okay, now
Anyway,
you do that.
take a seat when you're ready,
I
and we can get
apologize.
started. I just
I
need to make a few
apologize.
more adjustments. Sorry, can't talk now.
Okay, let's get this party started.
Okay, now we are finally entering the Animus. Gonna get some action in.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah! Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well...
Well, Sean's
Here we
just gonna be
go.
a dick the whole way through, so don't mind him.
Of course, we'll never know what they shot up in him. Maybe some sort of neutralization vein, or maybe heroin. Action completed.
And thus, the creation of a new world.
We are in Kino.
Will be the first.
I'm gonna do something that I've been meaning to do. Because someone has suggested this to me. Once this ends, I'm gonna do it.
So what's gonna happen right now is we're gonna try to go through the story as much as possible and try to get you some insight or to try to get so much of an explanation.
Okay, well, when I get checkpoint, I'll stop and go into the menu in the main menu.
Okay, I was always saying we were just gonna try to go through all the story, get some, or get the rest of the DNAs, try to get as much of it as possible. That way, you guys can see how to do the rest of this. And
Insieme per la vittoria! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio! Grazie!
If you haven't played this already, I would highly recommend it.
Do
It is
you
an amazing
know
game.
what brings us here
All of the
tonight?
series is just amazing.
Honor. Viere de
And if you hate
Pazzi
Assassin's
slanders
Creed,
my family's name
why are you
and
watching
forces
this?
his own miseries upon us.
Our channel.
If
has
enough
been
of your
sucking
nonsense,
up.
Crullo! Buonasera, Vienna. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Cotardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Uccidetelo! First I did your sister joke.
Even though he was hit on the flip side.
Well, here we are, our first fight in the Animus, and as you can see, there are red dot simulators that try and help you understand who your enemies are and who isn't, but, you know, in overall respect, you would really figure it out yourself. But, and also, the red dots above it also gives you a health gauge and how many times you hit them before they won't perish or knocked out, die, whatever seems to happen.
Well, if you're using punches, you're just gonna perish, and they're just gonna knock out.
Hey! Behind you! Federico! What are you doing here? I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight. And? You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Well, here we are at Sears Older at 3.
Let me send you to hell!
Defeat this mob of rich society folks. It's always so much fun to deal with. One thing that has always been implemented here in Assassin's Creed is just the free-flowing idea of combat. Just go through one
There's a lot better in Brotherhood. You can actually change the kills.
And what happens a lot during this game is that you get cutscenes to where you're just pummeling your opponent constantly.
Stupid laptop. We have really well for that.
Fall back! Fall back!
Now, as we can see, as usual, the rich usually flee.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
Now here we have the implemented, just go ahead and steal from your opponents. Now I would highly recommend to do this whenever you can. This will just give you...
that was fabulous.
This will just give you extra cash whenever you possibly can need it.
But be warned, if you're pickpocketing, it's gonna raise notoriety. And we'll talk about notoriety later. Check that. If you want to learn about Federico Auditore, you can take your time here. You can pause the video. We'll leave this here for like the 2 minutes. And
okay, moving on. So if you guys ever want, or every time we get a new archive into this or any new info, we'll try to pause it, give you a brief showing it. That way you guys can pause the video and get a better feel or more information on the character subjects.
That should be enough. Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
oh, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know why you're staring at her.
Now here we are. We have the classic NPCs that really don't do much, but alert the authorities by screaming and yelling whenever you do something bad or.
The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
NPC for no reason, as our player did.
Capture.
Okay, so now we're gonna start the next mission, which requires our player to follow the older brother. Now this is where we actually really start to get into the hardcore formations of Assassin's Creed. This is really intricate style. This is honestly one of my favorite parts about Assassin's Creed because you basically free run anywhere you want to in this game.
Ben trovato, Doctor.
Fratelli auditori, why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
You guys ever wanted to know
There
how to
we
say go
are.
fuck yourself
Now
in
get out of here.
Italian? There it
Grazie.
is.
This way. Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. And I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
And here we are. We have our first ever foot race
On the
in
count of
Assassin's,
three.
in Assassin's
Uno.
Creed 2.
2, 3.
Basically, we have to try to beat the older brother to get to the roof of this church. Now, this is easily accomplished by going through many different uses, as our player is going through right now.
I almost feel bad about this.
Building.
Oh, no shame in failure, brother.
Come on, then. This way.
Where are you going?
No shame in failure.
You'll see.
I'm already there.
Another thing that you're gonna have to accomplish throughout the game
That's this one, though. Well, yeah, but not really.
is at most points you're gonna have to go and find an evil vision spot where it's just basically scouting the entire map. Well, not the entire map.
It is a
but
good
region
life
of the
we
map.
lead, brother.
It's like 50 meters, you know what? We did 25 meters.
Best. Never change.
And may it never change us.
And here we go. Assassin's Creed 2. Beginning of its
We're gonna leave you here.
All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
I think we're already at the 30-minute mark, so we're gonna leave you. Well,
Ezio.
you
Let
really
Christina
can't cut a
sleep.
walkthrough in
There
an
will be
hour.
time enough for that.
We're gonna
Later.
go for an hour. So,
We're gonna try to get as much as we can through this playthrough.
yeah.
One of these days.
Get ready. Alright. We got about a good 32 more minutes before we stop this video. And this is the synchronizing that we were talking about.
Synchronizing also unlocks a lot of extra side missions that you can go through, get extra experience with it, or just get extra cash.
Let me jump.
So it's Vieri. I better hide.
Keep looking! He couldn't have gotten far!
No, I'm not far, but I'm right here in this haystack. Come and find me.
What did he just try to do to Vieri? They just try to grab him.
Christina! Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, it's you. I should have known.
May I come in?
I know we
Fine,
missed
but
the,
only for a
the
minute.
select button
A minute
for
is all I
cutscenes,
need.
so you know.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong. Come here.
Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you.
And here we have Ezio fornicating with his mother. Well, we all know what happens tonight. We don't really have to discuss this. If you guys are mature enough, we already know what
You
it
know
is.
what's implied. You know when the camera pans to the
Tutor will
left,
be
it
here
becomes
soon.
implied.
Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Get him! There's really no need for violence.
We can't even, they couldn't even have fun back then either.
Okay, people. Oh wait, okay. Huzzah!
Okay, so here we are. We're just gonna give you another brief look at this once more if you want to read into this. And back to the chase!
You have me confused with someone else. She needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
Mostly innocent.
Oh, it's a good thing you do not die from that type of fall yet.
No, I only get to there. You know.
Oh, you lied to me. There's something up here. Is it? No, well, I'm kind of being chased. Oh, okay, that works, I guess. Anyway, I kind of surprisingly came here to my objective. The other objective. Here's what was that?
Okay, so here we are, Palazzo Auditori.
Oh, Daddy.
Good morning, Father.
Here we are.
Come with me.
Auditori,
Something wrong?
Ezio Auditori.
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
If you guys really thought we were going to get a lecture from the father, then you thought wrong.
This is not that type of game.
No, there's no scolding involved here except from the previous father who's mad because stuff is defiled. Defiled quite well, if I might say.
Oh wait, that's French.
Hey, who's... what?
What's he? Who doesn't look like I'm doing? Chest. Now whenever you see one of these shiny boxes, just go ahead and try to get to it. If you find all of them, you get an achievement, and also, if our player will not die from ice yet, he will soon enough. But anyways, as I was saying, if you get all of these chests, it's a lot of extra money, it's also an extra achievements that you may get along with this. He knows how to climb the ceiling.
I came from the wrong side.
Now, what he's also doing right here is we're just gonna go to another synchronization point.
The best thing to do is always synchronize first before you do anything else. You want to get these things quickly. Else the game is quite a pain.
You do this, you won't really have any trouble finding any of your marked objectives. Also, it's a really it's a little fun cutscene to watch. If our
Just last month,
oh, hello.
300 of my finest sailors for his camp.
Our player wants to avoid a fight, and yet he's punching the facts. Now, haystacks and wagons are really helpful in most cases. If you ever need to get away from someone, it's a good idea to get away out of their line of sight and just get into one of those so that everything can cool down for a while. But don't stay there
I'll
for
see
too
that
long,
he
because
receives
if
it
you
when
do,
he
they'll end up
returns.
searching. If they start
Returns?
searching, they'll try to find
They've
go
gone to
into
Villa
haystacks.
Careggi, I'm afraid.
Find you there,
They're
you'll
not
get into the
expected
fight.
back for at least another day.
You'll only have to worry about
I'll
that.
let my
part
father
later
know.
on. Other than that, they're too stupid to actually search. Apparently that's unflammable. Oh really? Okay.
There's a lot of glitches with Assassin's Creed 2, but that's alright. That's quite alright for now.
And it's just Microsoft being a douche.
Microsoft has been trying to
Stop people from playing old games. That happened to Halo Reach. I had to end up getting the digital edition. Reset my campaign and everything. I was like, ticked off like that. Okay.
So here we are just pushing random peasants out of the way.
Keep up the good work.
Bischiero.
Just let me search the
You
chest,
worry
man.
too much, Giovanni.
Call him a penis.
Francesco Di Pazzi is in prison. The threat is ended.
Let's not punch the father.
Punch the father?
Hello, son. You remember my friend Ube?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help with them.
Are you sure?
Xbox?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
We reconnect.
And now we're going to go talk to our mother, Seal. Not yet, but I'll go tell her. Just gonna give you another quick look, glance at this and scroll down a bit. Give you another quick glance at all these. If you ever need to just go ahead and see through all these, just go ahead and pause the video and make sure that you get enough information about these. These aren't really necessary during the game, but it's just always a good little fun fact every now and then.
Yeah. And actually, sometimes it can be. You'll see later when we get the outfit and get built for the sequences, you'll see when those moves actually be more useful. And the heart and soul of the game.
So here we are, just giving another glance at more people. Petruccio Auditore, young brother, and we're just gonna go ahead and start the mission now. Alright.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come.
Mothers know.
It's not far.
Always remember that.
Oh, right. In this mission, we're gonna meet someone very, 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 very,
I know about your fight with Vieri.
Very,
Fight.
very important.
Per piacere.
This game
Let's
has
not
limits,
play this
yeah.
game.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco Di Pazzi is many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected to be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at him?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass.
No, you did not just curse me out. Come here, come here, come here. Lucky I have to stay close.
That was one angry moment.
There you go.
How do you? No, what? Never mind. Forget that. Well, civilians will tend to rebel every once in a while, so just watch out for that.
Here we are.
No, they just have wonderful hats. I mean, look at that hat. It's just so wonderful.
Why do you keep staring to that corner? You're like, you keep looking that way like there's something.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
I don't know, maybe I find the corner interesting.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è
Man
mio.
in this game.
Let me go and fetch the
Leonardo
paintings.
da Vinci
I'll be right back.
is going to be designing multiple weapons for you, so
He's
it's good to
very
keep
talented.
well,
Imagine.
you can't really get on his bad
Self-expression
side
is
now,
vital
but
to
it is
understanding
always
and
good
enjoying
just to
life.
continually
You
different
should
every
find
once in
an
a while.
outlet.
Not too much though.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Don't give him a chance.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
Si, si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
I actually prefer Ezio over the one in Brotherhood. One in Brotherhood has a beard. Here you go.
Leonardo da Vinci.
He has a lot of things to his name.
And if you haven't heard this name before the game, you need to go to history class or something.
You are too young to play this game.
If you're in your 30s and you've never heard this game before, or
Go
heard
back
this
to
name
school.
before, yes, exactly. His name is very well renowned. He's very famous.
Especially look at that helicopter, tank, solar power calculator, moving barricades, cannons.
Most likely the first homosexual.
That's right there too. One of those ones like Salai, who you will see in Brotherhood, was accused of stealing and spending too much money on clothes. And Mona Lisa, yes, you'll see that in the next game. Oh, I should probably pick up that box. Okay, stop staring at me like I'm some weird person. It's not letting me pick up the object. You know, that's the only like main glitch.
We are having some technical difficulties with this. It seems as though we just okay.
So Ezio, what do you do?
He's been working for his father.
You're to be a banker.
So
For
if
now.
you do see any of these and
You
if it takes too much time,
aren't,
just
was
edit
it?
that out.
Yeah, we're good.
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo. I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind
Yeah,
of you.
basically grew his arm there.
Oh, let's just try to take this through.
Oh yeah. These guys, you'll learn more about them later.
What you would really want to do around these people is like there's gonna be groups of these, and if you can, just try to get into that group. If you're trying to hide from someone, just go into that group immediately, face the other way, and you'll be blending in right away. Because apparently it was so normal for a guy just to walk into a group of hookers. It's okay. It's just like, oh, he's just with them. He'll get diseases. It's okay.
Oh! Done.
It's a good thing this object does not break.
Oh! Okay.
Because if it did, we'd be in very, very annoying shapes.
Thank you for your
Just
help,
toss it
son.
to the side.
Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
Oh, and they will. Spoiler alert!
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Okay, well,
You shouldn't keep
Did
these
hit
from
that fat
me.
lady earlier.
It's Duccio.
I guess we
What
do,
have
but
you?
I think he's been
okay, we have nothing against women. Mike is
unfaithful.
Who
just a bit
told
of
you
an asshole
this?
at this point.
The other girls.
Lego.
I thought they were my friends.
Lego.
Harpies.
Oh yeah, let
You're
go.
better off without
Lego.
them.
I loved
We got
him.
you.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
I don't know. She looks more devilish than sad when she did that.
Now we have to go punish Duccio.
Duccio.
If I mispronounce words, then oh well, we could be not speak fluent.
This one over here does, so. If you want to talk to me in a conversation, it'll be just a little slow, but I'll be able to do it. Mike over here is flipping me off. Okay. Because that's totally what I wanted. What?
Assassin's Creed 2 is going to be a little glitchy at times, so...
Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that yet. I don't think. Let me see. Because I do need to get that.
I'm going to try to climb this church chapel if you would just go around. Yeah, there we go. As we said before, you're going to try to get all the synchronizations possible in your area, just so that way when you do get to the point where you're in a major mission, it'll be easier to navigate through.
Now, some areas, like there's another tower that you can't do until you get a certain jump ability, but you should be your console. You should be able to do this just fine. Or maybe, yeah, I think this one also requires a jump ability. And later in the game, you will unlock a special ability that allows you to jump up. Like, there's another ledge there that you can go up, but because I don't have that ability, I can't jump. So let me see if we can find a place to go up. There it is. That's kind of a complete circle. There we go.
Now throughout this game you're just going to be continuously getting new abilities, and since he is just starting out to become an assassin.
I'm not even an assassin at this point, I'm just a lover. 15-year-old.
Anyways, you're going to constantly be getting new abilities and new ways to be fighting until ultimately you'll be somewhat a great assassin. Now, we were trying to get to the synchronization point, but Mike saw something shiny at the bottom. Lego saw something shiny.
I always grab the shiny, because you never know what it has. Sometimes it doesn't rare item. Especially in Brotherhood, if you go for the shinies, you can get rare objects to complete shop quests. Shop quests get you better gear sooner. So, faster, yes, that's right. The what? Oh, okay, I can't go any further. Okay. There we go.
You are going to get to a point in this game where you're just going to be climbing constantly for like 4, 5, 10 minutes at a time. This does get a little frustrating to some people if you're impatient and not trying to unlock everything, but it's pretty easy to accomplish if you have enough patience.
And why wouldn't it let me do that earlier? Oh god, no, don't go that way. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, this one is the tallest building in the game. It might be the other building, because there are two that are pretty big. And one of them gets an achievement.
I believe it was the other church chapel.
It wasn't a church, it was just like a random tower. Anyway, yeah. One of these two will get you an achievement.
Duccio! It's beautiful!
And why I'll never understand why he left a skinny lady for this fat
But what of
one.
Claudia?
It really
I
looks like
thought
she
you
has
were promised
Down
to
syndrome or
her.
something.
Father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Ah! Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
Are you gonna text it or not?
Hey! Lurido porco!
Ezio, my friend. Ah! Ma che ti piglia?
You insult my sister, parading around with this putana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Of the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so
I know we've been
stingy
talking
with her
about
virtut.
Brotherhood a lot in this
You
in
broke
these
her
videos.
heart.
Eventually we are going to be doing
And
these.
now I'm going to break your face.
Not before.
You auditores all talk me. But when it comes time for action, ha!
Apparently my
You
guys
were
are
quick to
towards
open
fat
your
people
mouth.
right now, so
I could have
there's
taught
nothing
your
ag-
sister a great many
I have
things.
nothing against fat people.
I have
She's
nothing.
lucky to have had
Lego is
someone
just
like
being
you.
angry for some reason.
Bastardo!
I have nothing against that people either. It's just that one was cheated. It was cheating. If you did something morally wrong, you'll be stuck in the face.
As we can see, Lego's just gonna pound this guy in the face until he can't anymore.
Stay away from my sister!
That was about the weakest threatening thing ever, just pointing your finger down.
This guy doesn't go down, by the way. You can like continue to hit him as much as you want. He won't go down.
You can just keep pounding on him as much as you want.
Yeah, you can just keep pounding and he just won't go
There's
down.
something about it, but he just won't go down. It's you found another immortal NPC.
Oh wait, there we go.
Oh, did he finally? Oh no, he's back. He's okay. He's okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's just,
Remember, folks,
people.
if there's no cops in the tutorial, you can be free to do anything. Oh, listen, that's useful.
These dark rites will lead to your death.
Now let's just walk casually away from his body.
Okay, grabbing the family. Oh well.
I don't think we've unlocked that yet, quite yet. But, later on in the game, you are going to be able to, or you're going to need to hide bodies, just so that you can keep sneaking around. What you usually do is you're gonna try to hide it somewhere in the waters, haystack, wherever you can. There's also gonna be little grottos that you can enter, or well, not grottos, yeah, little shaded areas, just like this one up top. And you're gonna be able to hide a body into. If you put those in there, there's gonna be a real lack of suspicion when guards come around you.
Word of interest, we never do those things. At least I don't. I've actually never hidden a body because there's no one to. There's no one left alive to actually notice a body.
If you get to a certain point in either skill or memorizing patterns, you can basically go through the game without ever hiding a body or.
You go back inside.
Yes, I promise.
Yeah, we apologize for that. So, anyways. As I was saying, if you get to a certain skill level, or well, not skill, if you can memorize patterns, you can basically go ahead and try to go through the game without ever hiding a body, sneaking around, or missing a fight. If you get into a fight, you can probably finish it pretty easily if you memorize a couple of patterns.
That's actually what you kind of need to do for Brotherhood. You need to find the patterns and find how you can kill everybody without noticing the fight close the door. That way you can get through it very simply.
Now, these games aren't necessarily hard unless you really don't know how to get through some areas, but even if then most of this game is just going through the story and memorizing patterns and basically fighting for your life. There's a couple of running scenes that you'll get to, but it's just memorizing more patterns. So if you ever get to a point of where you're at loss in a game, just go ahead and look up a run-through or a guide. It's pretty simple to follow through. And if that won't help,
we're good. We can beat the timer. I can go and do that leap of faith so I can get that out of the way before the campaign starts.
Sweet.
She asked if you wanted to leave earlier. I don't know why she didn't say it even though it's politics.
Just gonna synchronize once more.
Oh, and then there's a 6-9 GB update. Let's see if you play it. I don't know why, but I'm a little feisty today, so
why are you doing this?
Mike is having some anger issues today, so he's just gonna take it out on random women.
Apparently, I did not mean to grab. I meant to grab random hat.
Now we have the guards pushing forward. Oh, they're just gonna hit random civilians, push them over. It doesn't really matter. They're NPCs. They have no feelings.
They don't. And especially during this tutorial, they can't do anything. Not yet.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
No.
I will. In time.
Now you have 10 feathers to your achievements. If you collect 100, I believe, not in this game, but another game, you can get armor. I believe that's either Brotherhood or Revelations.
Revelations.
No, Revelations is the Shock's memoirs, which are pages. So it might have been Brotherhood. Eventually, we will do Revelations as well. We'll get it down the line. Sorry about for you guys who are watching Assassin's Creed 1, my disc decided to say go
I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far.
Too, so I don't know how long I'll be able to do this one. Hopefully, I'll be able to get through the whole campaign.
Come back here
I mean,
when you're
the
finished.
disc is clean.
There are some
and
things
it's a
we
new
need
Xbox,
to
so it's
discuss.
not,
And please,
not my
my
material.
son,
I believe in time we'll
Stay out of
eventually
trouble.
just buy the digital downloads. That way we'll have the risk or have less technical difficulties, but we will get to Assassin's Creed 1 and we will play through the rest of the series.
Yeah, we'll play through it, whether it's on the computer or not, but you don't might mind the lag on the computer. Assassin's Creed 1 doesn't lag, it's Assassin's Creed 2 lags like hell on the computer. And then Brotherhood is perfect. There's like no lag whatsoever in Brotherhood.
So basically right now we're just gonna have to go through and do all these extra side quests.
I have a delivery from
Actually, these are the main quests.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package.
And that's the 5th Apostles Day.
He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
One of these days we should really just have the behind the scenes video.
Yeah. With walkthroughs, we really can't limit them, so we're just gonna go and... Okay, you retarded. We're gonna go as long as we can. So if this is 6 hours, it's 6 hours. If this is 2 hours, it's 2 hours. Most walkthroughs I have seen tend to be 6 hours. So... And they speed run it, which is weird, but we'll see what happens when we edit everything out. You may not even hear this conversation because we decided to edit out the conversation and change this without paradox, because that means you would never know because we edited it out even though we said we weren't going to edit it out and we said we were never going to edit it out.
So basically you could hear this and you could not, or you could...
This is going to be Schrodinger's cutscene.
We could just basically be talking to ourselves again.
No. Is that water or is that grass?
One way to find out.
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. Least I'm not.
Right. Ooh, leap of faith.
We pride ourselves on delivering.
Oh, there's a group of Cassians. Oh, and here we are. We have the guards chasing after Lego.
It's not the guards. It's just the Patsy people.
Oh, the Patsy.
That's a feather. Remember that location. You're gonna want to know these locations when we get there. I am somewhere over here. Wow, the menu is really laggy. Like,
we apologize for the lag. We'll try to get some better software and hardware into this, but for now we're gonna have to deal with the lag. If it comes to the point where it becomes too bothersome, we may just redo the videos.
No, like it's not laggy here. As long as it's not laggy on the Elgato, we'll be fine. Remember writing. Now, leap of faith in all the games tend to glitch out, and sometimes they don't go where you want them to, and you end up dying. That was a horrible, horrible. And because the NPCs are stupid, that actually worked.
It's always common that you will always outsmart the NPCs in this game. They're really you didn't get to that. Okay, well, anyways, the NPCs here are either have to beat them out
just to make things easier,
just like that. Just either beat them out or try to run and outsmart them as you can. Cut through corners, do whatever you can.
No. No.
Some of these people just decide that they all run off.
Come back here!
This is what happens when you try to beat on Lego.
You're right.
This is why no NPC survives the game with Lego.
If I have a crossbow like I do on Brotherhood, I normally just end up tanking it. I'm like, you die.
Yes, sir, Lego is known for being the tank master over here.
I can tank and stuff, which is the best thing ever. God knows how many times I had to revive my friend Mike over here. Tanking it.
We will do when I try to tank, it just goes horribly wrong.
Oh yeah, especially on Destiny, which we will do another Destiny soon, you fans who like that.
And you will end up seeing my character soon. It's still in the works.
Just jump, damn it.
At least it's not as glitchy as Brotherhood right now.
Brotherhood's not glitchy at all.
Press A to jump higher. B.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Now in Assassin's Creed 2, one of the things that you can do is you can save up money to buy.
Oh, I can't pick that up.
Is you can save up money to buy new and better equipment, new swords, new axes,
which is completely different from Assassin's Creed 1, because you couldn't do anything except wait for your upgrades to come because you were a good boy. But here, you can do it on your own. And, oh, this place.
So Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 are very different. Like, instead, you actually have to try to get new armor here. If you don't really try, then you're gonna have... okay, Lego. In Assassin's Creed 1, you usually just get your armor as soon as you do some quests, but in Assassin's Creed 2, no, you gotta look around, gotta get some cash, you gotta look for a shop, and if all else fails, then you stay with the same weapons that you have.
Oh, I kinda landed on that man's head. Oh well. Now, I know I'm breaking protocol by doing a big old spoiler here, but this area will be important in a couple of minutes, actually. I feel like getting to Leap of Faith now. We'll see this place again soon. I don't think they'll fall off because this area tends to glitch out like they do.
Assassin's Creed logic. Ladder? No. No, we won't use that.
We won't use that. No, that's okay.
Why use a ladder when you can do whatever you want?
Yeah, I figured they wouldn't follow us here.
Now you see, in the beginning the NPCs won't really try to follow you up these large scaling buildings, but in later levels, in
they
especially
still don't do it. They'll just hit you with rocks very annoyingly, and you have to catch yourself all the time. Right?
up until Assassin's Creed 3, which then of course you got
guns.
you got people with guns shooting
and
you.
they'll just shoot you up like a bitch.
But yeah, when in doubt, climb a building out. I'm not sure if that really works, but oh well. You like it, you don't. Don't matter.
My god, if I had missed a leap of faith, they'd really glitch out on me.
If you miss a leap of faith here, it's you're special. I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, it's very easy because the game glitches out the leap of faith sometimes. It's like, oh, you want to do a leap of faith? Nope, we're gonna go the other way.
This is my bird.
Why is it not letting me... Okay. Again, sorry for the difficulties. We're having some retardedness over here. No, don't get the Air Arena. Air Arena was not good. The PC one's better. For Air Arena, yeah. World of Tanks? World of Tanks is okay. I'm sure on the PC though. Happy Wars is just retarded. You hear that, people? You spend all your money on Happy Wars, I've seen it. Guys, I'm tired.
Yeah, we're just gonna give our random mild opinions. Well, they're not gonna be mild, they're gonna be completely blunt and you're gonna enjoy them.
You're gonna take it up to rear and like it, damn it. But no. Tanks for Xbox 360 is actually good. I got to the PC version, I actually like it better there. It has more things. Like Air Arena. Air Arena doesn't have a lot of stuff on it. But if you're gonna play the PC version, it has everything.
They took your father
and
and brothers to the Palazzo de la
This one's
Signoria.
complete, so...
Prison.
My mother, my sister.
Happy Wars is Happy Wars. That's not my cup of tea at all.
Are you alright?
I can't give an unbiased review on Happy Wars.
But mother...
Sorry, we got a little off topic there. We're just
when
we
she
got off topic.
resisted.
Yeah, hold on.
It's
Well,
not
anyways,
safe here.
what happened right now is we
There's
just
someplace
got
you
back
can take
into
them.
this, into our
Yes,
home, and
yes, to my
apparently
sister.
shit happened.
Good, do that. Meantime, I'll go see my father.
Except for Claudia and it's
Be careful, Mr. Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
The maid survived somehow.
So basically, right now we're just gonna go try to save the rest of Ezio's family.
Decline.
You would decline it. You would just be like, no family.
No. Alright, so remember that area that I climbed? Yeah, we're going to go back over there. Oh, what?
Up and here's where we tell you that notoriety is very, very crucial. If you don't want to be followed, or if you just want to get somewhere really quick, don't raise your notoriety. Just notoriety.
Oh, I was going down. Oops. Oops.
What Lego seems to want to do all day is just truck everybody.
Ah, yeah, shit, you are. And you grab the useless space.
There! Merda, he's getting away! You're there! Eccolo! Get him!
I love how he just drops his bow. Damn, but immediately him.
Come, let me send you to hell!
Until we can actually get a weapon into this, there's not going to be real, or much, actual weapon fighting against these people. So for now, it's just going to be, us beating the tar out of anyone we can see.
Brutally beating the shit out of people. It's fun.
It's just going to be back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Like, this game isn't going to get as violent as Postal, but we'll try. We'll just try. Okay.
Ezio. Father. What's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm alright. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Aneta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Now, if you all got the impression that you were going to find some weird fetish stuff from
Among
what
the
he just said,
contents is a letter, and with it some
because of
documents.
this so-called hidden door,
I need you to take these documents to Mr. Robert.
It's not the fat cave.
He was with me in the
It is
office
not
this
the
morning.
fat cave.
The one found yet. Remember.
That's his other secret
Tell me
door.
what's happening.
There's
The Patsy
other
behind
secret
this.
door.
There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said
There's
go.
really, really secret door.
Go now.
We all know Italians tend to get a little fetch. And I'm sorry, you Italian people, but you know it's true.
No racism intended to Italian people. You know what? Here, this is what. Okay, you're stupid. You're stupid red hat.
Now my oh.
Okay, that didn't work out.
We couldn't throw him over the edge.
Let go of
Not
me.
yet. Oh, there we go. Hey, so this is what happens when you don't give Lego his ice cream.
Look at that. Look at he's all the way down there. Alright. I need to find a quick way down there myself. I know! Back up to the top.
Just gonna keep climbing, and then we're just gonna jump back down. It's just like you guys when you guys used to build Legos.
I have 7 submissions, 1 comment, and 2 journals. Holy shit. If you're a furry like me and you check for affinity daily and then you leave for like 2 seconds and there's just a bunch of crap pops out of nowhere, isn't that just so annoying? Oh yeah, for those of you who didn't know, this is a furry channel now. If you don't like that, get out.
Okay, so anyways, it's anyways, after hearing that, I don't know how to finish with that. He makes all the decisions here. I can't really argue with that. But anyways, be sure to like or see our other videos. Check out everything else. It's pretty good. I, for one, would hope that you would all try to give us a good amount of likes and subscribe to us.
Only 4 of them are not safe or safe for work. Okay, let's read that.
But anyways, yeah, when you can, like our other videos, watch them, love them, I don't know, just watch them, give it a like. I don't even care if you don't like it, just like it.
Oh, hey. You're an enemy, I didn't know that.
And this is why we do not check our PC.
You know, if I'm getting messages, I can't even see that. I'm also craving ice cream now.
Sorry, there's an ice cream truck going around our neighborhood. It's just like, get over here.
Get over here!
You would pull that shit.
You know, there was a totally logical explanation of why you cannot not hit that. Okay.
That was out of pure luck. Just for everyone.
Just for everyone.
Just for everyone watching. That was out of pure luck. Pure Lego luck. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Lego luck.
Like,
that definition is random stupidity of luck.
I have never run out of luck, especially on Destiny, and I really hate
especially
it.
Lego luck?
It's just every time it's over here on the right. I know where it is. Right here. They're gonna make me search for it out there. There we go. Because that's totally not obvious. Okay, so we're gonna take some time, look around for some farm.
If he had actually taken his time to look through all of these books, I'm pretty sure we would have found some sketches, pin-up girls, Whatever have you.
Okay, now we get a sword, but we're gonna keep it with the fist.
If you really want to have a challenge, go through the entire Assassin's Creed saga with just using your fist. It's always so much fun. And here we go. The birth of Ezio Auditore, the assassin.
For those of you that don't understand why he doesn't use the hidden blade, if you watch the movie that they had, it's actually broken. Giovanni broke it. Yeah, it seems like Ezio's family and himself is plagued with breaking the hidden blade. It's just always break the hidden blade.
Hey,
like,
what's with
there
the
hasn't
swords?
been a game where he has not
You're
broken the
supposed
hidden
to
blade.
arrest me. No. What do you want then? For you to die! But the stones have little balls. That's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
I all wish that we could just be like Ezio, and as soon as we pick up a sword, we know how to use it.
We kind of do. All you have to do is just move it around. He's not doing anything special there. There's the hidden blade, he just picks it up and suddenly knows how to do it. Okay, sorry for you people who like to keep games pure, but after a while I'm gonna switch to how bit out for something red. I like me some red.
This is gonna change. This isn't gonna be a pure gameplay, so if you don't like it, don't like it. It's okay. We all have our opinions.
At least I'm not gonna be those people that equip the DLC now. I could equip Ezio's outfit right now. I think Altair's outfit right now. I won't do that.
Oh, and here's where we say that NPCs will react in the stupidest of ways.
Not.
And here we are going back to Mr.
Ezio Auditore?
No.
No?
What are you doing here at this hour?
My apology. My apologies.
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
You YouTubers.
My father and brothers have been in prison. I was told to bring you this. I see now. It's a misunderstanding. I'll clear everything up. How? The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released. Thank you, Signore. Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here. No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza. Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
They always have such decorated doors. So big.
And that's... The door has a naked female and just a hand reaching over the girl's hand. She's like... No. And there we go, the revelation of the broken metal blade that you have. And here's where I say that you have to go through and try to gain enough money so that way you can actually purchase these items. And these items can be very helpful later on in the game.
Because, you know, that totally works out, kinda.
This game has some realism to it. Just like that, if you're gonna go against an assassin with just your fist, you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. I still have enough. And I can't pickpocket anybody yet.
As I said, I know we talked about a lot of future skills into this, but you unlock them later on in the game as soon as we go through gaining more experience through this. And one of the skills that you do get is pickpocketing. Pickpocketing is very helpful in some cases if you don't want to really cause... Well,
freedom! It was free.
You can cause fights in this, but just to avoid like actually killing anybody, if you want to pickpocket someone just for extra cash, you can. It's easier if you crouch behind them from afar.
A
come
smart
up
choice.
close, make sure
Now
you're in the
for
dark.
now.
It's pretty easy to get extra cash like that. One thing that it does though, if you are caught, it's gonna raise your notoriety. You do that, you got cops, cops, Patsy, whatever you want to call them in this. It really just comes into play. If you do raise your notoriety, they will catch you faster.
Air for all.
What was that guy doing? He was just staring blankly at a wall, touching it. And if you really just want to get into a fight, just do it Lego. Just get in there with your sword and don't mess with Lego. If you mess with Lego, you're gonna die even if you try to flee. Just don't.
I need the money. I needed the money. Khajiit is innocent of crimes.
Disgusting. Where are the guards? Notice from Maestro Corsini.
Khajiit did no such thing. Khajiit is innocent.
The leaf varieties brought back from the marshlands of the Indies will heal almost any evil and leave you to rest and
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying!
Need to get closer.
This is why Ezio shoots through. Stabs first,
In
stabs
the
later.
absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will! Father!
There!
And now the
Grab
cold
the boy!
stone Ezio
He's one of them!
boy loses his back.
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
And your first juggernaut. Hello.
Abatete.
Better run, boy.
Fast.
Well, we lost our family sword.
I don't know where I'm running to, by the way. I forgot.
Just run in the direction. Just trying to get.
I almost totally lose one. Okay.
I apologize, but we're having some Lego difficulties.
It's here and there at this point. What? Wait, what?
What? Okay, that was an actual technical difficulty right there. That was not a Lego difficulty, I was spot on the Legos. We're trying not to step on those Legos as much as usual. I'm sorry, you think the thing that is just so useful, right?
You wanna play it? Oh fuck! I got hit.
So basically what happened right now is Ezio Auditore is currently falsely accused and murdered, so now he's just going to go on a revenge streak against So he's gonna try to avenge his family later on in this game.
Oh, everybody is.
So right now, Ezio is basically running for his life. Why wouldn't you want to run for your life?
Okay, yes, that totally was the first time around. Oh, change the camera. I was doing well. Screw you guys.
In case the buildings would just go on their merry way.
Okay, go out, wait. Okay.
Shut the way! Come!
You know what, you hear any dogs, we're sorry. They have a lot of dogs next door. They're very loud, they don't care. Dogs, pushing their leader, they're out there.
Luckily, it's not famous to me. Okay, so now that we've finally invaded everyone and they're just gonna try and just keep their suspicions up for a while, we're just gonna sit in this here hay barrel. And now we're good. Completed our first memory sequence here, so.
Whoa, slumber punch.
Just gonna beat up on random civilians again.
I restarted it. Oh. And then I'm gonna restart it. Yeah, that's one sequence and then we can just... We're not done at this video. I just wanted to make sure I can stop it.
I've got a little request for you. I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
We'll get through those as much as we... Okay.
Ser Ezio, thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I
couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house. Just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
Database. Look, the first time ever using a ladder.
Usually, when you see a ladder in Assassin's Creed, that means if you do try to go up that building and you are being chased, that they will follow you indefinitely. They will more than likely use that ladder to try to get to you, and once they do, you will just end up going to a rooftop chase. And you can usually avoid those by clearing large gaps, or basically just getting out of sight and then hiding in another barrel, or wagon, whatever you may call it. A-stack. But whatever the case may be, usually this game is comprised of, okay, just keep running. This game is comprised of a fight or flight. You either fight, or you run. And if you don't do either, then you die. Or you can be Lego and you can fight and run at the same time.
I don't have a sword, so I can't do that right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
You lost them.
And I was also going to get that hidden place, but never mind. It's your fault.
Here we are just punching random civilians once again.
Oh yeah.
So if you ever see Lego out in the real world, just hide your face. He's gonna come after you.
Ah, shit.
This day is your last.
They did so much.
Release! Go into it. cannot pick up a weapon. I should be able to.
Counter.
I can't do that either.
Then run.
Yep.
Run, my friend.
I can't pick up that guy's weapon. Shit. Oh. Yeah, must be nervous. It should be more. Fuck.
See, these NPCs are really dumb in the beginning because they haven't even tried to tackle him yet. There will be a point in some of these games where they're just gonna come close, come like 10 feet away from you and tackle you and make it apparently, but that's just gonna be the struggle. So can't climb that anymore.
Only pick up his sword.
Get back!
Can't wait to see your organs gently steaming in the sunlight.
Get off! Let go of me!
Lego's just gonna brutally stomp on his junk.
Now you come here. Yes, we're gonna do this, okay? You want to fight? We'll fight.
Ah, the devil's longing to... Go! Get back!
Sorry, this is boring you, but my life is more important than your porno.
Hey! Let go!
We apologize for this fight scene taking a little long, but right now we're currently weaponless and it's just gonna be a little while before we can.
Yes, please take your own friend.
It's gonna be a little while before we can actually fight back and actually do some damage to this arm. Okay, there we go.
Oh, now you run away. No, you get back here. We're finishing it off.
This is why I say you do not. It looks like whenever they do that, it looks like you literally shoved your foot up there.
I know. What was so important that they had to do that? Oh, there's money here. I destroyed one of them. I was like, he did it without a sword.
The captain.
I know it was a captain.
So yeah, if you take out the leader and
sometimes they run.
Yeah, if you take out their leader and
your cash.
Other guys.
Oh, that's useful.
Can't fight back, eh, coward?
Also, if you do get into the point where you are pickpocketing normally, you will be needing extra throwing knives and whatever you may be able to find Lego stuff being grabbed out of other. Oh no. Oh dear God.
You nuts.
He could have been having such a wonderful day. He's just like, I just got all this done. I'm so happy. And then Lego comes along and it's just.
I needed the money. Vegeta's innocent of his crimes. Yeah.
Perhaps you'll learn this time.
What's he got to hide?
There he is! Lagu! Had a student born like you. Kill some of that traitor's family. You are finished!
Oh, so close. Anyway, get back up.
He is a murderer! Go to
Hey,
watch!
I gave ADF to pick up his weapon. Where is it?
Now later on in the game, you are going to be able to interchange weapons once you do find them. Just like but for right now, we're not going to be able to do much of anything. Even though there is a sword lying halfway in between a wall.
Not anymore. I can't get it.
But for now, we're not going to be able to pick up any useful swords or anything for the moment until we do actually go through the storyline a bit more. Ah. That Lego life is just so amazing. YouTube now knows of the so-called Lego life.
You know how many people are gonna try to put that to the test now? They're gonna tell me to do it.
I dare you to do what Lego just did. If you survive, then you have Lego luck. If you don't, then you don't have Lego luck. If you have Lego luck, then I sincerely wish to give you the middle finger icon.
Now, that's a fall if anybody could survive. I mean, come on. That wasn't that high of a fall.
Mercenary? Where's that one from?
There!
Oh, okay. You know what? I just wanted to have a good day with my family, damn it, and now they're all hung up on a rope. Taking your money.
I could just imagine the rage I would have had if I were to have seen that. There would not have been a guard left standing.
Oh, medicine. Right.
Now, in this game, unlike the rest of the series, you are actually able to heal yourself with implemented goods such as medicine. This is actually very helpful in case you get stuck into
I think all games have the medicine.
I think it's stuck with you.
No.
I think we have the wrong building.
Yeah, you could do it, that's right.
No, this
Yeah, you
isn't.
can call it medicine though.
Well, anyways, before my speech.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss
Anyways,
I
medicine
make
is very
her
helpful
speak
in
quite
case you were
highly
stuck
of you.
inside of a
I
fight
can
and really.
Yeah, because I was able to use medicine for
The
free.
kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paolo.
It was
Seriously
the
though,
least
if
I
you
could
guys
do.
do
You
happen to
must be
find
tired.
an app
Perhaps
or
you
something
don't-
that allows me to do a middle
Can't
finger
stay.
icon, I would
Where are you
greatly
going?
appreciate it because I would really require that.
I understand
involve
your
Lego.
desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ed.
Oh,
Spare me the
speaking of
lecture.
Facebook,
But I can
we also
make
have a
you
Facebook
one.
page.
Why are you going to
Come and
teach
join
me
us in
how
the.
to kill?
I'm
Come and
not.
join us at or.
I'm going to
yeah, at
teach you how to
AS4HProductions.
survive. Come.
You don't have a Twitter per se, but we'll get there eventually. Alright, we'll leave you here, so like and subscribe.